Yeah. My wife says this soap is just for guests. Nobody in this house is allowed to touch the rest. She put it on the counter like a museum piece. So I stepped back, kept my hands to myself in peace. When Wayne found a travel bottle from a hotel stay, something from a Marriott circa Tuesday, who knows what year. Scrubbing with a sample size the size of my thumb, while the fancy ceramic dispenser sat there full and dumb. Told myself the rule made sense, guests deserved the best. Maybe they would notice, maybe feel impressed. So I honored every word she said out loud, and I held my head up high, and I kept it proud. My wife says that soap is just for guests. Nobody in this house is allowed to touch the rest. She put it on the counter like a museum piece. So I stepped back, kept my hands to myself in peace. Tuesday rolls around and I walk down the hall. I hear the pump going off behind the bathroom wall. Poke my head around the door, and what do I see? My wife elbow deep in the guest, so happy as can be. Wednesday, same thing. Thursday, she was back again. Friday, I just stood there, did not even say amen. Asked her how the guest rule works when you live here too. She said, I bought it, so the rule does not apply to me, boo. My wife says that soap is just for guests. Nobody in this house is allowed to touch the rest. She put it on the counter like a museum piece. So I stepped back, kept my hands to myself in peace. She said she was just testing it to make sure it smells alright. Said she had to verify the scent before a guest came by tonight. Said a good host takes the product for a spin before they serve. Said the quality had to be confirmed, only what the guests deserve. I said we have not had a guest since your cousin came in March. She said that is beside the point, she was just doing her part. I asked if I could test one pump just to check the smell myself. She looked at me like I had knocked the whole thing off the shelf. My wife says that soap is just for guests. Nobody in this house is allowed to touch the rest. She put it on the counter like a museum piece. So I stepped back, kept my hands to myself in peace. So now the dispenser is empty, been 2 weeks since she started. Bought a new one at the store, came home pretty hard. Set it on the counter, still inside the stove bag. Before I got the wrapper off, she grabbed it like a drag. Stuck a little note beside it, said for guests only again. I looked at the note, I looked at her, I picked up my pen, wrote my name on the back of it, and said I live here too. She said that is sweet, honey, but this soap is not for you.